Yes, yes, yeah. You are tuned in to Offering Something. I am your host, Michael Bernier, enjoying this very moment so much. Yo, we have a lot of love for our sponsors at Enjoy Your Life brand, New Balance sneakers, Rockport Brewing Company, CNA stores, and Haverhill. And we love you. Don't we, Burger?
Yep.
For watching the show.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
What Michael said.
Hey, everybody. We have an exceptional cast of human beings inside of the Awesome Jungle today. That is for certain. Yo. Right here. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's amazing. It's Positive J, Jeremy Anderson of the Roots Rocket Band from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. TreeHouse. Yo.
Yo.
And the whole band's in the room back there. Hey, guys. Hey.
Thanks for coming, guys.
That's what they do. Yeah.
We're glad to be here.
Woo.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
It's a nice shirt you got there.
Yeah.
Thank you. I wore it myself.
I think so.
This person over here looking so sharp, handsome. This is Drew Mulholland from WBZ Radio and Joppa Radio. Also from the planet Earth and an incredible human being.
Oh, what an intro. How you doing, man?
Michael is the intro king.
Today. Yeah, I really do. Yeah. Burger Snaps is here, sunglasses on.
Hey, how are you?
Great.
You know why?
Why? Wait,
CNA stores. Zoomed
CNA
up.
stores. You better put the shades on. After that zoomed up video went out there, he's like, whoa, is that what I look like?
Yeah.
Is that what people are looking at? That's you, buddy.
Now I'm sassy.
Also in the room who rolled with some super delicious pizza. It's Brenna Whitley from River Street Cafe in Haverhill, Massachusetts.
Woo!
Hey, you can't see her right now. She'll be up here later. We love you. Thank you so much for the delicious offerings and for bringing this nice person with you. What's his name again? Who's he? Victor? Hey, Victor. Yes, yes, Johnny Dupes is here. He's got Burger Snap's camera in his hand, feeling confident, looking really, really
sloppy,
nice.
dude.
Hi, Johnny.
What was that? That was sloppy.
Fall Roots is over there, also hidden. Hey, bud. Hey. All right, that's it. This collective accumulation of bodies and souls is offering something. It feels really nice, doesn't it, Jeremy?
I think
does.
so.
Yeah. You look good today, man.
Thanks. I feel
You
good.
always do. Yeah,
But thank you, Michael.
yeah. So let's talk about it. TreeHouse, exclamation point. So do you say the exclamation point? Or should
You
I
just yell treehouse.
You just
Treehouse!
Yep.
Jeremy Anderson here. I'm going to do that, and you're going to yell Treehouse, all right? That's how it's going to work.
What is that?
Jeremy Anderson here of the band,
Treehouse!
yeah, who are currently on tour from their home in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Yo, what spots are you hitting?
So we're just up in the Northeast making a round. We actually just did a Strange Creek Music Festival out in West Mass.
Did it get strange?
Beautiful experience. I mean, just strange
It
enough
got
for
a
us, you know.
Sure.
The right
I mean,
kind
we
of
were there, you know,
strange.
so it was strange.
Yeah.
Where else were
Bring the
we?
vibes.
Yeah, so actually the next 2 days we're running down to Long Island area and hitting 2 real fun shows.
In New York?
Long Beach, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you, but Long Island is New York.
Yeah, true. Well,
Okay.
I was thinking New York City, and I was
I know, but
definitely not New York City.
I don't think everybody knows Long Island is New York, so I was just trying to drive home
True.
what's
Yeah,
really
there's actually a
happening
few
here.
Long Islands. I think there's one up here too.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Gets
about
weird,
that.
you know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know.
Who cares?
I'm not trying to act like I know things.
But
My knowledge is limited.
yeah, we started off in Baltimore, right outside of Baltimore.
Yeah.
And then jetted up to Meredith, New Hampshire at Surfside Burger Bar. Cool. little-
Yeah,
Love
that place is awesome.
Surfside.
So-
Stevie Fields, what's good,
Yeah,
pal?
man.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Both those first 2 spots were real like Myrtle Beach-esque, you know, so it was a nice ease into the tour. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is just like the hometown, you know, vibes
Yeah.
and everything. because it's warming up here now. That's why we're here. You know, we got to follow that temperate
the
climate
sunshine.
on tour, you know. Yeah.
Doesn't do snow.
No, I don't think our tour vehicle does snow.
What, on the topic of tour vehicles, what is TreeHouse making moves in?
All right, so we're actually sponsored by Recreation USA in Myrtle Beach, and they hooked us up with an old school C-Class RV. It's just a Ford E350 with a big old body on it.
You love it?
And I love it. That's my home, you know.
Is that what you would buy if they weren't hooking you up with one?
I mean, that's presuming I had money. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, that was the thinking.
Yeah, I would probably, have one of those,
Yeah.
I think. I'd just get a whole convoy. I'd get one for each of the dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the sleeping arrangement with
I know, right?
how many guys are in this RV with the tow behind trailer thing?
So we have a 4 at the core in the band, and our saxophonist jumps in every once in a while, and my wife Danielle is our tour manager, merch manager.
So right now, how many people are sleeping in?
Right now we got 5.
5.
Yeah.
And how do those sleeping arrangements work?
So my wife and I sleep in the same bed,
Yeah.
and we got 3 bunks.
Isn't that nice? Oh. Is he a boss, but does he have like some control issues? Is that why he's driving? Like, are you not allowed to drive?
It's his baby. That's his,
Yeah,
he knows
and
he knows her purse. She knows how she runs.
yeah, I know every
You
sound
enjoy it.
and-
You enjoy it.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't wish it on anyone else. I
Listen.
definitely know that I can do it, and anytime it's like if it's clear highways and a sunny day,
Yeah.
no wind and everything, and I'm like, all right, you want to take an hour or 2 hour shift or something, and I'll try to get a little nap, and then traffic hits, the wind starts blowing, something breaks down, so I might as well just fucking drive it anyway. Harvey don't like when anyone else. By the way, our RV's name is Harvey.
Harvey the RV?
Harvey likes my touch, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I say this because when we tour, I drive 100% of the time. The only time anyone is driving is if I'm like just sick and deathly ill.
Yeah, it has to happen. You know, somebody
I don't
gets-
know why I like it. Yeah,
Yeah, we're just in between tour drivers,
yeah.
and I'll take that on anytime we need.
So what's the next stop now?
We're driving from here to Long Island, hooking up
okay,
with our
yeah.
friends in Oogie Wawa.
No
Oogie
way.
Wawa. Wow.
That's awesome. They're coming,
Yeah,
making a
haven't heard that
comeback.
name in a minute.
They're holding down Long Island always, you know. So I'm gonna pop in their studio tomorrow, just mess
Cool.
around.
And that's
and,
where our friends Aqua Cherry are at,
Yeah,
too.
great
Yeah.
people. They always stay in touch with
Yeah.
us, and it's been a long time since we've been back to Long Island, so I need to hit them up.
A lot of good people there. You should definitely hit
Yeah.
them up. Yeah. So we kind of brushed over, for those that aren't aware, what kind of music is TreeHouse
TreeHouse.
All right.
creating?
For lack of a word for the genre, it's just a blend. We call it psychedelic reggae jam rock. That's a
Sorry.
mouthful.
Psychedelic reggae jam rock? It's not a mouthful. I like that.
That's good.
All right. It flows, I think.
I was going to say, it really felt comfortable to
Thanks.
say it. Yeah.
Thanks. I just, when I had the email like that, like psychedelic reggae jam rock, I feel like people are like, exit, you know.
Burger, can you say it?
Psychedelic jam rock.
Oh, see, he missed it. He missed it. It's hard enough getting people to pronounce.
Jam.
Psychedelic
Treehouse,
reggae
right?
jam rock. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You think
I'm
it's
not
hard to say? It's hard to say treehouse?
Well, it's just we rarely get the exclamation. Sometimes people make it 2 words. Some people say treehouse band, which I think is the weirdest thing. I get that it seems to be a natural thing, but you don't do that with anything else, like Michael Bernier person. You know, we don't call the venue whatever
Should I
the
come
fuck
out on the
venue
Bern-
name is and
should
then
I-
say venue afterwards. You're just supposed to know that. You know?
To come out on the Bernie's Beach Bar stage and just go, I present to you TreeHouse
Band.
Band. Yeah. If you didn't
Band.
know what you were looking
I'm just
at.
kidding. Sorry. It's just an idea. .com.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's roll with that. I'm in it.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Drew Mulholland. Am I saying your last name
you're
correctly? Mulholland?
Yep.
You're definitely deep in the world of music. I saw you over the course of the Boston Calling Festival, deep in the trenches of the music world out there. And so what do you actually do?
Yeah.
I just see you do. I see you doing a couple things. You're in these really cool environments with musicians that are incredible. And then you're making these little comedy skits inside the studio with some older guy.
That's Jeff Brown. He's our anchor at the WBZ.
And Jeff Brown acts like he don't really want you around.
That's our little shtick.
It's a shtick.
He loves me. Trust me. But,
I bet.
He's a Peabody boy. He's a good guy. But, Boston Calling was crazy, though. 40,000 people or something.
That's
Now,
is that more than expected, Drew?
I think that's like maximum, and they hit maximum on Sunday.
Oh wow!
Like, there was this Chapel Roan, who she's like huge with like the 20-year-olds.
What is that word you said?
Yeah, say that again.
Her name is Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan.
CHAPPEL space ROAN. Chapel Roan.
Okay.
So she's like huge with like the 20-year-olds and stuff, and like so by 4:30 at this festival. There was like 30,000 people. She's not psychedelic jam rock reggae, I don't think, but it's a little different. But
smooth correcting, yes.
I would say there was probably 30,000 people there, like 5 p.m.
Wow,
and that was before Hozier and the Killers went on. So that's why that was a little bit of a busy day.
Drew Mulholland of WBZ Radio, Joppa Radio. Who would you say was by far the best performance that took place at Boston Calling 2024?
There was this dude that I don't think anybody knows. Tanner Usry, I think is his name. He's like a country guy. I don't even know where he's from. I would just walked over, side stage, just wanted to check out this guy that somebody told me he had a big voice, and boy, did he ever. Go look that guy up.
Tanner's the guy?
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm saying his last name right. I think I am. Usry.
Usry, that sounds right.
But he was.
That sounds right
awesome.
to you?
I knew a dude with the last name Usry.
Is it him?
No.
Maybe.
No, his name was
This
Connor.
dude did not have a voice.
He's not a singer. No. Yeah, I would say that was the best, probably, for me. But Killers were fun. I'd never seen the Killers before. They were cool.
Oh, yeah.
Is that about like the girlfriend that I had in February?
Yeah, there you go, Michael. Nailed it.
Are you pretending like you don't know Mr. Brightside?
I know that. People love that.
He was pretending.
I was on some cruise thing making an appearance for this whatever, and they had the silent disco. Yeah. And I saw people like, I was on like the 90s hip hop one. And I saw people like going wild, and I took them off, and they would just, that song makes people go crazy, bright side.
I think there were people.
I didn't know it was really like that.
I think there were people that spent 7 hours at that festival in the sun to wait for that song, which they played dead last at like 11:30 p.m.
Yeah, of course that's how they're going to do it.
Yeah, but.
Make them wait.
So outside of these antics at the Boston Calling Festival, what do you actually do? Can you explain to me?
I am a general news reporter for WBZ, so I've kind of become the de facto music guy. I do they put me on the music stories when things come up, but I like to say I can handle anything. So if it's serious.
So what else are you reporting on?
I don't know, man. People ask me like, what's the biggest one? It's like Boston Marathon bombings was like probably the most serious one. Not to bring the tone down a little, but
well, you
that
did.
was an intense time.
You just brought it. That way.
Yep. I'm picking it back up.
It was just like a crate. Like the city's never been like that before, at least in my lifetime. So people think like COVID was a shutdown. No, that was a shutdown.
That was
in
definitely
Boston.
a shutdown for sure.
Yeah. I would drive to work because we had like the emergency government passes, and like I got stopped every morning by trucks, like armored trucks, and. Open up your trunk. Whoa. We're just going to the news station, boys. Thank you. All right.
Where is this WBZ radio headquarters?
We had moved. So in those days, we were along the Charles River, right on Soldiers Field Road.
Yeah.
Like right near, probably
don't
a mile or two.
Don't bring a generator anywhere near there.
Yeah, don't. Mile from Fenway Park, pretty much. Yeah, but now we're in Medford. iHeart bought us, so we're in Medford.
Oh, Medford. Medford.
We got 7 radio stations now, all on one floor.
Really?
Yeah. Big ones. Kiss 108, Jammin' 94.5. WRKO.
Wow, we had
They all
Money,
go
Money
up
Mav
from there,
here, Maverick, who was a legend on 94.5
Yep.
for a while.
Yep.
Khalil,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So you act like further define for me here, Drew. Is there a show? Like you have a show?
No, I'm in
Or
charge
you,
of like
pop
the,
on every once in a while, and it's like Drew Mulholland here with the people that just got shot.
Yeah, it's not always that. Not always that. Not often that actually. But usually we do more lighthearted stuff. But I'm in charge of the morning show, so it's like I kind of for those 3 hours, 6 to 9. It's like what is prime time?
Yeah.
Jeff, the guy I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
We kind of control what stories.
I
we
like
do.
Jeff Brown.
Yeah,
He's got a Charlie
what's
Brown
funny,
thing
man?
going on.
So
Charlie Brown?
It's the same last name, so I go there. Yeah.
people don't think we like each other, like you said. Like it's like, well, at least they're like confused a little bit. Like I was going to the tennis courts one day in Wakefield. Like I don't play in Wakefield. I'm not from Wakefield. I have no connection. And some guy stops me. He goes, "Hey, Drew Mulholland." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "WBZ?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You and that guy in the morning. Is that guy a jerk?" And I was like, no, he's the nicest guy in the world. He's like, I thought that could have been the case, but a lot of people think he's a jerk. I was like, told Jeff that. Could not have been more proud. He's like, that's what I'm going for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Less people talking to me. Perfect. Yeah.
Just be a butthole all day.
Be a what?
Be a butthole.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh.
I don't use that.
I don't know.
I would say don't act all squirm, something like that.
Like,
Be more press.
all right.
Right?
Squirm.
No, you don't want to be that.
All right.
Right, Jeremy?
That's right.
All right. Sorry, guys.
No one wants
Jeff
to.
yells out
Apologize.
every
Press.
morning before he goes on the air. I got
There you go.
pre-newscast jitters. You ever get those before the show?
No.
I didn't think so.
No. That's when you got to question yourself. If you're worried about what you're going to do, like I enjoy stepping out of my comfort zone, but I'm never, ever like worried about it.
Yeah.
That doesn't help you out, man.
No.
Either way, yeah. He functions that way. I just think it means he cares, I think. But
Yeah. Some people do perceive, while we're on this topic, as I interject quickly, a lot of people that worry about things, they try to like place the blame or use as an excuse it's because they care. But I think when you express worry outwardly and you say to somebody, let's say like your friend's going to go out on his bicycle, take a ride, and you're like, oh, don't get hit by a car. And, I had a friend who got hit once. That's not fair to project worry. Like if you have worry, keep it in yourself and then grow up. And but don't project your worry out into the world. You're not benefiting anybody,
Yeah.
actually.
It's unrealistic too. Like you don't talk about. I had 1,000 friends who had 1,000 successful bike rides.
Yeah,
It never
they
happened.
never come up.
You know.
It's because a lot of people lack passions. They don't have anything that they're really concentrated on, so their camaraderie exists around these negative situations, negative vibrations, because everybody's talking about it's easy to go there, right? Like we talk about the weather, we talk about whatever the thing that Rue talked about on the news. That was horrible. No.
yeah, well, the news is the news.
No.
It's new every day.
It's good news.
Michael, what are those?
What is this here in the box?
I don't know. What do you tell me?
Let's dig into so let's have you come over here, Brennan Whitley. Drew, would you mind stepping out for a second? You look handsome though.
Very sweet of you.
Nice work with that. The whole outfit today. A lot of thought.
Want me to
Yeah.
hop off and let Victor in?
I don't think Victor's a part of it, is he? You want to sit here and talk, Victor?
Yeah, no, I'll talk.
You will get him in.
All right, let's
Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. I shaved, man.
I'll talk.
Put the mic by where the words come out.
Honored to be here, by the way.
There we go.
And with you, TreeHouse. TreeHouse.
All right.
All right, yeah.
And I got to get with you after this and find out about those sunglasses. Those are dope, brother.
Hey, push that mic down a little bit because you look stunning. No, the whole gadget. So it's not. And then angle the thing back up towards you. Here we are,
Right in
Victor.
there, brother. Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah.
But this
All
is the
right.
better half.
I like your shoes.
Thank you, brother.
Here we have Brennan. That's the
Brenna.
Brenna. Brenna. That's like an unusual name, though, isn't it?
Thank you.
It's a
Jeremy,
beautiful
I'm
name.
used to. Victor. Brenna.
It's different.
I love it.
Thank you.
Let's try that again. Here we have Brenna Whitley from River Street Cafe, who rolled through with so many incredible pizzas that these boys done eating up with smiles on their faces. And now I have this box in my hand that looks like it would have some baked goods in it. Did you make this
Yes.
with those hands that you have at the end of your arms?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Who wants to open? Will you open this? Let's go.
Treehouse.
Treehouse. It's like roll out.
Oh, yeah.
We have
Roll
some others
out.
behind him too.
What is this now? What's in the box?
I have a lemon cake.
Yep.
There's a ricotta chocolate chip pie. And I also brought a few different cookies too.
Is there another box here?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Right behind
Get
Drew.
the box out
Right
here.
behind you,
Drew.
Mr. Mulholland.
He's hoping that people forget and at
Can we
the end,
zoom in
no
on
one
this?
had this
Yes,
one.
sir.
Okay. So this
You
one
open that up.
has- Let's see.
I don't know.
So pizza and
It's never
baked
been so
goods.
intense.
And that
opening.
ricotta
We have
chocolate
giant
chip.
cookies,
Oh,
too.
wow.
So I think there's a s'mores. That one's called
That's a
the
cookie?
Parent Trap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's my kind of
We
cookie.
don't mess around.
Tell them what's in the Parent Trap, Bren.
Hold on. Somebody got to eat this right now. Let's go.
Tell the people what they
Burger?
want to hear. What's
Put
in the
this
Parent
in your
Trap?
mouth, burger. Get over here.
It's
And then
really
go
good.
right
It's
near that.
peanut butter Oreo, chocolate, a graham
No.
cracker base.
Hey,
Please
those,
do. Wait, hold on. Let her. Oh, my gosh.
That's like a pizza
That's
itself.
what's up.
hey, those ricotta chocolate chip pies are so requested. I sell them to coworkers and stuff. There.
What is Burger holding up to the camera right now?
That is called the Parent Trap.
The Parent Trap.
Parent Trap cookie. Yep.
Now, why is it called the Parent Trap? I have guesses.
It's from the movie The Parent Trap.
Oh, Burger,
Yeah.
get out of there.
Yep.
Eat the cookie.
Let us know what you think.
All right, one more time. What are the ingredients in the Parent Trap that Burger's about to put in his mouth?
It's a graham cracker base with peanut butter, Oreo, and chocolate ganache.
All right, what's next up in this box here of goodies from River Street
There's
Cafe?
a s'mores cookie.
A s'mores cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next in line right now?
Let's pass it along.
Who do we got? Get over here. Let's go. No, get over here. You got to
Get
take
in
it. Step on in. Who are you, sir?
There's
Step
two
on
of
up.
them, so
Reach into my box and take
There's
one
two
of these.
s'mores.
Oh, yeah.
Rusty
You got to show
Enjoy.
that to the camera one time. Yeah.
That's it right there.
Rusty Nygaard showcase.
Caught in 4K.
Dessert treat there.
And who are you, kind
of
sir?
course, enjoy.
Rusty Nygaard, drummer.
Treehouse.
Wow, man.
Treehouse.
Yeah. And what's the bottom one? This is
That's a s'mores too.
another s'mores. Who's up on
That's
the
a big
s'mores?
hit.
Yo,
Sean.
Johnny s'mores. Somebody
Sean.
must eat cookie.
Yes,
I
sir.
cannot fail in the giveaway of the cookie.
Rusty's got the cookie, so I'll try something different here.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's the ricotta chocolate
He's going
chip.
in Jeremy's box. Look at that thing. What's that?
One more time for the camera.
Ooh. River
Yes, sir.
Street Cafe, Haverhill, Mass. What's better?
That's it right there.
My gosh. I mean, if I ate things, I would be eating these.
Oh, yeah.
Your pizza's outside.
I know.
And tell them about the pizza, Bren.
All right, now you also rolled through with some pies, pizza pies from River. These guys can hardly handle themselves back there with the cookies from River Street Cafe. Look at them drooling. It's okay. Now, River Street Cafe, you came through with some pizzas today. What's in the box?
We have pepperoni, cheese, and the Summer's End.
The Summer's End.
Yeah.
I'm going to venture to say I'm not alone in not knowing what that means, the kind of pizza is.
Yeah, so that one's a garlic and herb base with
Mm-hmm.
sausage, caramelized onions, arugula, and hot honey.
Burger, did you eat
Hot
that?
honey.
Yeah. You like that sound, Jeremy?
I like some hot honey. Yeah.
Do you have dietary restrictions?
Not restrictions, preferences, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah, I prefer veggies and stuff. I don't really eat sausage as much.
We brought a veggie option.
What are you
There's
going?
cheese.
Johnny
I'll
Doob
slam
sneaking in. He's like, don't
There's
let
some
the
vegan
world know
pizza
I
out there.
Cool. Right after this, I'm going to slam some.
Yeah.
Sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Dupes eats cookies. Whoever the lady is asking for photos of him out of the shower, he's eating cookies.
In the shower?
Dial it back. Is it in the shower photos? Oh my
shower
gosh.
Like, you're not even taking a shower.
He goes outside in the rain.
Yeah, I don't really want to shower.
That was deep.
All right. Wow. So there's a physical, actual brick and mortar location for River Street Cafe, and that exists in Haverhill, Massachusetts.
Yes.
River Street.
Right next to CNA stores.
Oh, really? You know what I heard?
That we give a discount to their customers.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
So what happens if you come out of CNA stores, if you make a purchase at CNA stores in Haverhill, and you go right next door because it's like, that's another really good smell, right? What happens?
You get a 10% discount.
Look at that.
We also give a discount every Thursday to Haverhill City workers, healthcare workers, and teachers. Every Thursday.
I have a question. Why?
Why? Because we care.
You care?
Yeah, and we're grateful for them.
Are you a nice person?
I'd like to think so.
The
Well,
nicest.
you have the opportunity to think what you choose to think.
Yeah,
So
I'd
you
say
think you're a
so.
nice person?
I'd say so.
Why do you think that there's any drive or motivation or focus or determination to be a nice person?
Why do I think so?
Yeah, why do you want to be nice when there's other options? Why do you choose to be nice?
For me, it's hard not to be.
It's just natural.
I think so.
Is Victor nice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like it.
he is.
But there's levels, and she's the nicest.
Look at that, scoring all the points over there. Are you a fireman?
No.
Okay.
I'm a National Guard veteran. I work in pharmaceuticals now, and River Street on the side, and yeah, just happy to be here.
Right on, man.
Admiring the show. I'm so baked. You guys had me on. Crossfaded on 2, 3
We got the CNA stores products, the Just Baked shirts, the Silly Goose.
We'll get you guys some.
The Silly Goose, the Brothers Leaf. I got a tour back there of magical weed tour, if you will. So thank you to our boy Sean over there for that one, and Johnny and everybody here.
River Street Cafe, for those that don't know where CNA stores is, what's the number?
558 River Street in Haverhill.
558. 558 River Street. Hey, go to 558 River Street, Haverhill, Massachusetts. River Street Cafe is there right next to CNA stores, right? Go to CNA, get some delicious product, and then go next door, receive a discount for the purchase you made at CNA at River Street Cafe. And the food is too good. It's too good. 558 River Street. Did I get it right that time again?
Yes, you did.
Two times. Haverhill, Massachusetts. Let's go. Scott Winters, you're so proud that we actually brought that up. And yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How come the vegan pizza got left outside?
Trees are outside, TreeHouse, so they'll eat it. They'll go out there, but
Brenna, what is it that makes River Street Cafe special, though? Because a lot of people talk about it. They talk about this stuff, all these sweets you make, which I just saw and made me feel like I get that. But what about, like, why is the pizza any different from a regular pizza? Like, why do people go there?
I would say people go because of our staff.
Is that
primarily.
because you're nice?
Well, yeah, but also pretty much anything they ask, we can make happen.
So
and we use really high quality ingredients.
what do you mean?
You'll
So
find
it's
out
not-
in a minute. Our food's great.
Yeah, I will.
Our dough is great. The sauce is great.
Is there some sort of what do we call it, like a nationality associated with the food?
Kelly's Italian, my business partner. So
Yeah,
that could be
maybe.
it.
Let's talk about. So you are a co-owner of River Street Cafe. Who's the other co?
Kelly DeFazio.
Kelly DeFazio.
Yes.
That's right.
Shout out Kelly.
Hey,
Shout out Kelly K Fuzz.
as you hand me that,
The vegan pizza.
let's say hello to Kelly DeFazio,
Yep.
Hello,
Hi,
Kelly.
co-owner
Kelly.
of River Street Cafe.
Hi, Kelly.
And that's the daughter of Joy
Yes.
DeFazio.
Mhm. Joy and Rob.
And that's the tie to CNA stores.
Mm-hmm.
As I,
Big up CNA.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm going to take a bite of whatever's inside of this box here. So, Victor, you're out of here for a moment. I love you. Didn't we all love Victor? We love you. We do. Yeah, buddy. Still baked. Let's get our fall roots into that seat here. A man jam-packed with questions. So I'll get it rolling here. When we think about TreeHouse, the band, TreeHouse, what's the instrumentation there?
Hey, so I sing, I play guitar, and I pick up a trumpet every once in a while, and a melodica a little bit.
Really?
I love the melodica.
I think that's it for now.
Why are they saying what else?
Searching that. It's always fun just for a novelty to pick up something different. And half the time with the melodica, people are like, what the hell is that? So that's really the only reason I do that. Alex. Sure. A melodica is like a cross between a harmonica and an accordion. So it's like got the same reeds as a harmonica, but say when you blow into a harmonica, all the reeds are open, so you're going to hit all those notes like a harmony, right? Melodica is where you can, it's like a little keyboard that you blow into, and when you press the keys down, it opens the reeds for that. So you can do like melodic lines instead of just like a harmonica. That's the only way I can play a harmonica. That's why I don't. Yeah, that's
Hey,
that harmonica where you can be like, wah! I've never been able to do that, so I just throw it.
is there a way to clean a melodica?
No,
Because I look inside of mine, like I take off the hose and look inside, and I'm like, it's funky in there.
Yeah,
like, how
man,
do you can't dunk it? Is there like a...
Yeah, you probably can, but it's like you can get a melodica for like $20 now.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
And well, they have a fancy like electric $400 melodica, but you might as well get a keyboard at that point because you're still going to face the same problems with the melodicas. Are like notoriously out of tune. That's kind of like almost what they're going for.
How do you know how to play the trumpet?
I started in 6th grade, just learning all the trumpet shit and played it.
In school? In school?
Yeah, I was in the band.
He's in the band now.
Yeah, I just kept up with trumpet and played a jazz band, pep band, all that shit.
The guys in your band get a kick out of your
Like,
trumpet.
He plays trumpet.
Oh, there you go again on that trumpet.
Yeah, I'm on that trumpet shit. Yeah, man, trumpet. It took me a while to bring it back into the full band to play, but anytime I started doing it, people would straight up tell me, like, well, I wasn't even really paying attention until you pulled out that trumpet. That's all the trumpet.
The
shit.
dynamics are beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm
and
all
it
in.
is just because it's one of the, I've played guitar for a long time, but it's the instrument that I've played consistently the longest in my life, so it's the most natural to pick up.
The trumpet is the lead. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's a easy way to sit in with other bands, get a little
Yep. Jump up.
just one little spotlight
Collaboration.
solo,
Hey, this pizza is incredible.
It looks
you.
like it.
Yeah.
It's boss.
You want
Diggity,
some?
diggity.
I will tear it up after the show.
You don't want to do what I'm doing?
Doesn't want to do it live.
No, I'll enjoy it too much. Won't be able to answer questions. So
Look, yeah.
we also have our saxophonist Jason. He's not here at the moment, but he'll be joining us Friday. He's kind of in the Northeast. He's playing a wedding or something, so he just happened to be able to jump on some shows with us. We got Nick Thompson, a.k.a. Thief Club.
Let's make this better.
And
Hold
so
on.
hit the lights.
Let's make it better. You're out of here. I love you.
Oh, man, so short-lived.
Let's get someone from the band over here in this seat. Let's swap you out too. I love you. River Street Cafe. Oh my gosh. I normally don't eat while we're doing this. Somebody else from the band, what do we got?
We got Rusty Nygaard, the drummer.
Dad, I think he's gonna.
Dad.
He's already breaking the set.
Oh man, it was the best cookie I've ever tasted in my life.
All right.
Shout out River Street Cafe for the s'mores cookie. The s'mores cookie was on point, by the way. Best cookie I've ever had, ever.
Wow, that was the best cookie you ever had?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Actually, I won't say the best ever. It's up there.
You already did. Why are you going to take it back? He could have just left it at that.
You're right.
Hold on.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink
That's
it.
on film. That's everywhere.
Who knows?
Rusty. His memory's rusty. I'll tell you this, boy.
Hey, you got to dig deep in there. But, there's somewhere in there behind all this hair.
Yep. I know how that goes. So, one more time, a proper introduction here. Who are you?
I am Rusty, a.k.a. Drummy Russ, and I play drums and percussion in TreeHouse. TreeHouse.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Very good. It's a pleasure to meet you. Can I shake your hand again?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow. You did like the... That's better.
Didn't mean to go for the fingertips.
Stiff
Reaching
hand.
around. It was a reach around from
It was a reach around.
Very wet from over here.
Rusty. Rusty's got a sweat going. Why?
He's nervous.
Is he?
The cookie thing.
Sweating
It was the
cookies.
cookie. It was the cookie.
I saw it happen, dude.
Sweating cookie.
Pure panic attack. You got the cookie
Is that a
sweats.
thing? I didn't know that's how that worked either. And who is this? Who's he?
My
Can
name's Nick. I play bass and TreeHouse.
Yeah. Just Nick.
Nick Thompson.
Nick Thompson.
Tell me, I've been called lots of things. Nick's one of the better ones.
Thief Club.
Not great,
Yeah.
but
Thief Club.
yeah, I got other projects. I have Thief Club, Hit the Lights. You guys can check out too if you want. Yeah,
What's that?
happy to be
What?
here. Just other bands.
Oh, right on.
Bands on bands, dude.
Hands on.
That's a musician's musician.
It's a
right there.
trifecta of.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Burger?
When I was in high school, I was jamming Hit the Lights.
Oh, really?
When Burger was in high school, he was jamming to Hit the Lights,
Yep.
and that's a band that You played it.
That's I'm in Hit the Lights. Yeah.
You guys are recording a new album?
Yeah, new EP, but we haven't told anyone yet. But now it's here. So.
Just kidding.
Blowing it.
I don't know what I don't know what I'm talking
Just
about.
let it go. Just let it go.
Shoot.
Jeremy.
It's fine.
You heard it here first, folks.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
I can't help but
Yeah.
think that
I love color. Big fan.
Love color.
when I look at Jeremy, it's only natural that I see his shirt, and it has these psychedelic-looking mushrooms on it. Now, why do you choose that shirt?
I'm a mushroom advocate.
A mushroom advocate.
Yeah.
And what do you do to advocate for mushrooms?
I eat them.
I eat them.
And I tell
Big
everybody
supporter.
about it.
Big mushroom.
I
What-
wear the shirt. That's about it.
After you eat the mushrooms,
Says it all, right?
Yeah.
and you're telling everybody about the mushrooms, what are you actually expressing to them about the mushrooms? Jeremy Anderson, Positive J, TreeHouse.
Well, I believe, these natural substances should be legal and all that stuff. I believe they have a big therapeutic value that we're finally able to research and find out about, but it's been known since the beginning of time. I believe that psychedelic mushrooms are the reason for our evolution and consciousness and all that. I feel like that we've evolved symbiotically with mushrooms and fungi and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
There's plenty of non-psychedelic mushrooms that are great for our health,
So
Lion's
what
mane and-
are you more focused on the psychedelic mushrooms, or is there a full mix here going
Full
on?
mix,
All of
it's,
it.
It's all holistic, so it all works synergistically.
Is TreeHouse not banned? Is TreeHouse
Just
collectively indulging in the use of hallucinogenic mushrooms?
Don't answer that.
Absolutely
That was a weird
not.
way to phrase that.
Absolutely.
Right now.
Hey.
right now.
Yeah, we've
I'm undercover the whole time.
Yes.
yeah, he's
Bring
only,
him
he's only
in.
eating what he's
Is
had
the
to,
law
to
coming
save
for
the,
Treehouse?
the disguise, you know.
So what are some of the direct health benefits that you've personally experienced from the use of mushrooms?
Well, I'll tell you, I haven't
Tell me.
done the full, I desire to do a full 2 weeks of microdosing, just like any other supplement. You know, you're not
Yeah.
really going to feel those effects until you do it in a regular
Right, I
thing.
agree with this.
And it's not even about, tripping at that point. I still feel like every once in a while, if you do a dose or macrodose or something, it's a neural flush a little bit, it'll definitely give you some reinvigorating perspective about shake you out of your day to day.
Someone once explained it to me like your brain is like a piece of Swiss cheese, and when you take a big amount of psychedelic mushrooms, it like fills in all the holes. So then, when you go into microdosing, it just kind of keeps the holes filled, so to speak.
Yeah, Bernie's
you gotta keep your holes filled.
Okay.
Gotta-
Who's that guy?
you gotta
You still-
Scientific enough to me.
You still talk to that guy?
And also, I'm an advocate of Swiss cheese as well. So,
Big advocate of Swiss cheese.
so I know what you got against
What is
my
that?
brothers and
Yeah,
sisters.
you tell
You have
Put
to
all
eat
the
Swiss
mushrooms
cheese,
in the Swiss
obviously, to
cheese.
make
I
it
fill
work.
those holes before I fill mine.
That's what it is. You're putting mushrooms in the Swiss cheese holes.
He didn't.
Mushroom and Swiss goes great together.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing
There
gonna fix
it
that
is.
Swiss brain, dude.
Yeah, Swiss and mushroom burger. Come on, Swiss and mushroom burger. We're on it.
What do you got against Switzerland?
Is there another mate of the
neutral.
Treehouse band in the room?
Yeah, John, come stand in front
Come
of
on,
the
John. No. Yeah.
Yeah, you
no.
can have
Yeah.
One's got
We
it.
got no
come on.
cookies for you.
Get in here, Jonathan.
Right.
Jonathan. You got my
Yeah. Get in here. As soon you gotta pull the microphone towards you. You match incredibly today.
Skirt.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
So-
he's always got really good shoes.
He does have great
That's why
shoes.
He was like,
Yeah, he's
great.
Can
Wow. Nice
we get a
I didn't get
close-up
the
of his
tans and taupes
I wore
and
my
greens.
Crocs.
Some Nike Dunk undefeated collabs.
Perfect.
What's up, y'all?
I'm just, you're here in the room with Treehouse. And
sir.
who are you?
My name is John Bowling, and I play keyboards with the guys.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
Nice.
sir.
What kind of keyboard you playing?
I got a Nord Electro 2. Not a lot of them around. It's an old-ass keyboard. Most of them are probably broken by now. Got that an old Roland Phantom X6. That still works, too, so let's go.
So let's go.
Sturdy, still works. Not broken.
How do you choose what keyboard you play? Oh, whichever one's working.
Nord's always been my favorite shit. 'Cause,
That's a solid board.
I'd say, just as soon as I got into music, hearing like the Hammond B3 sound through the Leslie, it's like, fuck, there's no way I can ever afford both of those and move them around anywhere. Then along came the Nord. This is like 2003 or 4 when I was in college. I was like, Mom, I'll buy half of it if you'll pay me for the other half. She's like, all right, I got you.
There it is.
When I started playing music, and that's how I ended up meeting Jordan from the movement. I played with them for a while, and then that's how I met Jeremy, and it's been a big tangled web for like a good 15 years or so, but yeah.
Is that the same keyboard?
Same one.
Same
Electro
keyboard.
too.
20 years.
And also the
That is
Roland I
right.
sold to Ross Bogan, who now plays with Doom Flamingo. He took over for keyboards at the movement. And so that keyboard's been played like Redbox a handful of times. My Nord's been played by a couple of the Whalers players. I bought the Roland back from somebody. So it's got a bunch of good juju in them.
It sure does.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
I'm going to keep until they fall apart.
Is this is Treehouse recording new music?
Progressively, the last 2 years, we just have this string of different studios and songs and kind of at different levels of production and whatnot. But I've been thinking recently to
Dial it in.
Yeah, dial it in.
Are those
I got-
keyboards gonna be on
I got
there?
a bunch of random
Keyboards
shit we
are
can
on
fuck
there.
with.
Yeah, I got some randoms.
Oh yeah. I got a few random.
Yeah.
Sitting in the pocket.
This fall, we're gonna double down on that. And do
I
some
like it.
album work and stuff. But
Didn't
we
you
got-
just drop a new track right now?
Oh,
Yeah, a few
did.
weeks ago we dropped
Space Cadet?
We were on the Space Cadet tour right
That's
now.
the name.
All right,
of our
Burger,
tour.
get
Space
back in
Cadet.
here somewhere.
Yep.
Stealing one of these guys' seats. You can choose Rusty. I like that shirt. I wish you left that shirt behind when you leave, Rusty.
I'll steal it for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So Space Cadet is our first song that actually it kind of mentions our mushroom advocacy.
I noticed that.
Yeah. Because there's one line that says, "Because we chewed up a few mycelium."
Oh,
Yep.
Yum.
Yeah.
he says
I was
yum
like,
yum
yep.
in the
It's
song.
mycelium, yum, yum, yum.
It's a fun song.
Yeah, it was just fun when
How
that
d-
line hit. I was like,
It took
Why
a
not?
minute to learn it because all the random stops and stuff.
yes, it's a playful song, and it's about spacing out, even in the song itself. So when Rusty and I were recording it with our friend Kurt at Third Island Studios in Virginia Beach, there's parts where the song falls apart on purpose, basically, you know. And every time he'd be like, "And done." We're like, "Whoa, what are you doing? Why are you stopping the track?" He's like, "You guys were done." We're like, "Nah." So by the time of the actual end of the song, he's like, I'm not touching the button. I'm like, "No, for real, it's done." You know.
Burger Snaps here. What was your first thought when you listened to the new track Space Cadet from Treehouse as you are here in front of Jeremy and the band?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah. Honesty. Let's go.
I haven't listened to you guys in a while, and when I saw that you guys put out a new track, I checked it out, and it felt like I was right back where I was when I met you guys, and it's but more progressed.
It is it seems like it's always been part of our sound, but there's never been a song that's quite like that one. It feels like it's
exactly.
And the last 2 years I've been attempting to, like, with each different song, kind of, you know, we have this bubble of what our sound is, but we've only explored like that much of it. So each new song is kind of like poking in a different direction of a blend, you know.
I like how you like use like the metal kind of riffs in some of your songs. I've always liked that.
Yeah, that's a fun blend. We have one where we straight up call it metal reggae, pretty much infinite grind.
Nice.
It's just one chord, pretty much, but it's like chum 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 chum. So I
Woofing.
Yeah, I have my most recent one is it's just like a custom guitar, but it's like I bought it a block away from Plymouth Rock at this music school where they have a little storefront where their guitar students, one of their guitar students made this guitar, and they were selling it in the storefront for like $125 with a soft case. So I'm like, and it just sounds good. It looks good. It's got a pick guard of like two wolves howling at the moon, at a full moon. So I'm like, every time I'm playing, I'm like, oh,
okay,
that's the guy.
Howling at the moon, baby.
It's light as shit too.
For 10 years, I was rocking. Basically, you know, I'm not. I can't, or I feel like I shouldn't go buy a new guitar. It just doesn't work for me like that. Like I gotta find one in like dusted off in the back corner, you know, in the back room of a pawn shop or
this
anything
real
like that.
connection.
So my first guitar was a Schecter semi-hollow body C series. It's like pretty. It's nothing like super fancy in the Schecter world, but it's fairly rare. Like when we were touring through California, we stopped at the Schecter research facility, and the guy in the front. It was underwhelming a little bit. Like
underwhelming.
Oh no,
no, but it proved to me that you don't need all the bells and whistles, show off to make a good, dependable guitar. You know, the dude at the front seemed a little surprised that they had visitors. He's like, "Oh, you want a tour? Oh, okay.
I guess.
Hey, can we get somebody a tour of these guys around the?" It's a pretty underwhelming facility, but they still in the back room they got Zakk Wylde's custom guitar and they got Prince's custom guitar, like his symbol.
Wow.
And my wife Danielle is a a Prince fanatic. That's her favorite artist. She's got a tattoo of a symbol on her leg. So,
That's
and I mean, I
fanatic
respect the
status.
dude and everything, but it doesn't hit nearly as much for me as it does for her. And I made the mistake in the middle of the tour, like snapping a pic of that guitar and sending it to her, and she's like, one text at a time. Oh my fucking God, I can't believe it. And I was like, ding, 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 ding. And the dude's already annoyed that we're there, so he's like, don't mind me.
Don't mind me. I'm just.
But when I showed him my
that.
guitar, he didn't even recognize it. He had to like look it up. So
Yo, let's
That's kinda cool.
Fall Roots, we jump back in one more time here, and Mr. Bolins, you can leave your shoes here too. We'll keep those.
Nah.
Switch
you don't
out.
want him in front of the new
I got 3 more pairs.
Switch it out, you beautiful people. Drew Mulholland, jump back in right here where Burger is. And oh, I feel good now.
Feel good?
Yeah. What's on your mind, Drew? I know you do this kind of thing.
Yeah, I love listening to the music stories.
So let's hear the questions that you have here for Jeremy.
How about you? When we were selfish, we were talking about the jitters. You ever get them on stage?
Not particularly. If all my gear is working and everything, you know, and I feel good, if I'm not like under the weather or
Like,
anything.
that's never the case, so.
Yeah, I mean, even then, I'd rather know that it's not working going in instead of like, oh, that was a perfect sound check. And all right, now we're in front of 1,000 people, and now my shit doesn't work.
Yeah.
I get the on-stage shitters when shit like that happens because you can only do so much, you know.
Yeah,
but it's like minimizing that troubleshooting time. Like, I know it's not this, wiggle that. All right, fuck yeah, thank you, God.
Yeah. Cool.
That's half the time. Otherwise, no, it's just a casual ritual to shake it out and breathe and stretch, and I'm ready. This is what I was born to do, you know.
Yeah.
I do a lot outside of that one little show that I wouldn't do otherwise unless I loved that moment this much.
Yeah.
You know, so I always just try to keep that in mind, be grateful.
Fall Roots, you nervous before you go on stage?
Am I nervous?
You seem like a nervous type.
Nervous? Am I nervous?
I wear sunglasses so people don't know I'm looking at them. It's funny because these chicks this weekend are like
These chicks.
They thought I was looking at them the whole time, and really my eyes were closed behind my sunglasses. So I had to let them know that afterwards. They're like, "Oh, we thought you were definitely undressing us." I said, "No, dude, it was just my eyes were closed. My head was looking in your direction."
And then you're like, "But did you like that though?"
That's why I said that. I said that was my intention to make you feel wanted.
That was your. That's what. Yeah, well, they really needed.
It was getting late in the evening, so I was a little loose
I'm
with it,
so
but-
fulfilled now. That guy over there playing guitar.
Yeah.
Creeped
Like, oh,
me
he's
out.
definitely looking at me. And this is what these girls are telling me. Oh, he's definitely looking at me. I'm like, I wasn't looking at
This
it.
guy.
My eyes were closed.
There's a bunch of those guys. Like Van Morrison, notoriously like hated performing, stage fright. I remember like I was a big Springsteen guy, especially when I was younger. He was on Letterman one night, so nervous that he had to like get the guitar because he couldn't talk to Letterman without like strumming the guitar, just have something in his hands. It was weird.
Wow.
Yeah. He's not like that anymore. It's weird how like he, from 50 to 70 he got more comfortable, but
After he was already
huge. Yeah.
Wow.
Good golly.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That is weird. Well, also you think about
everybody is a
he was
little
famous
weird.
for on a stage doing what he's comfortable with, but I mean a talk show is
Right. Yeah.
very different.
I know a lot of like outward musicians that are introverted humans. There's always that dichotomy that don't know what to say in between the songs, but songs playing and they're belting out everything they have in their soul.
I think once you get going with the
Bleeding
crowd
emotions.
too, you kind of grow into it.
Sure.
Together, you know.
Yeah. It's awkward that with being a musician comes being a stage performer, comes being somebody who has to entertain in between songs in many environments. Where you're like, okay, also / kind of comedian is the route that like 75% of the musicians
Johnny
go.
Dupes will tell you that.
It helps unless you're like singing songs for crying, you know, then you can just cry between songs or whatever.
Yeah.
Or just say something else sad, but it's like we focus on a lot of like positive, uplifting vibes, and when the crowd's into it, it's real easy. So there's all these different variations of shows that you play, you know, like if you got, you know, our hometown Myrtle Beach show, it's like all our friends and family singing along everywhere. That's easy peasy, you know. That's when we can let loose and have some fun with it and say something different and hopefully not
act a little wild.
But if it's like, if you know it's a show where
people get
it's a big
pissed at
crowd,
us.
but no one's seen you or no one knows who you are, then you got to kind of like introduce yourself between songs and not make that awkward.
Do you like that though? It's a clean slate, right? Here's a bunch of people we're trying to impress for the first time.
I would rather it be a whole crowd of everybody who knows us or a whole crowd of everybody who doesn't know us, so that I don't feel like, well, we got to play this one song for the people who are expecting that.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like torn a little bit.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't mind a whole new crowd, especially, I mean, we've seen every version of that too, you know, as like a reggae rock band from the Southeast. It's, you know, sometimes we were someone's only exposure to reggae music, and they think what we're doing is, they're like, oh, I didn't like reggae, but I like you guys. I'm like, we're not like the gateway. Best reggae example, you know. We got a little bit of a fusion in there. You know, so, it's a little different when you gotta, when it's a sound that you realize that crowd, like say if we play a county fair or something, you know, it's not necessary that they even know what the hell is going on.
Right.
There's fried dough.
It's kind of fun in that regard to blow people's minds. Like,
Fried dough, live music
like this.
Yeah.
You know, and then they either like it or they don't. Hopefully, if they don't, they'll just leave or something.
Right.
Say, what are you doing here?
Drew, is there anything going on in your world that we haven't discussed that we don't want to brush over before this comes to a close?
Every day there's something new going on in my world. That's what I love about my job.
I know.
I go 3 in the morning. I wake up at 3, going at 4. Wow. And we try to be up for your drive to work.
Look at you.
Whatever the day brings, we're ready for, you know?
As I've known Drew over some years here, his voice is just slowly molded into this perfect radio voice. It's like, even when you talk to me now, I'm like, he's kind of like soothing me in some way. Like,
you know,
dial it back with the hypnotism that's going on.
It kept me off the radio
now.
for the longest time.
Because people were falling asleep on the drive in?
No, my boss told me.
In the nicest way. It's soothing.
You gotta
Not
be,
because it's boring.
I found like I was trying to do like the, especially in my younger days, I was trying to do like the fake radio guy voice, like emphasize every word you'd predict. Like,
how's that sound?
I'm Drew. Like,
I've never heard.
You know, it's like, I'm Drew Mulholland, WBZ, Boston's news. Right? Like, it just, and there's this energy that's super high, and it's like not you, and like you got to be yourself. Yeah. So I found the trick for me to, like, in radio they say find your voice. You got to find your voice, and that was just being normal but keeping your energy up, and just talk to me like a normal person, and that was it.
So you think you're normal?
I think I have found my voice.
Find your voice.
Yeah. How about for TreeHouse? If we overlooked anything we need to make sure the people. Yeah. Wait, where do we find you? I know you're in this. You're deep in the social media world. You're making videos all day, every day, geeking out. Where do we go?
Not as deep as TreeHouse. I was just looking at you guys.
Where do we find you on this social media?
At Drew Mulholland on Instagram. It's MOHOLLAND. Not like Mulholland Drive.
Yes, it confuses me constantly.
Yeah.
I hope this thing fills in automatically. And TreeHouse, hey TreeHouse, hey, how are you?
We're
Jeremy
great.
the band.
Yeah, Jeremy the
band. So what are we looking out for in the world of TreeHouse?
TreeHouse will be releasing some singles over the next few months.
Yep.
You can find all that at treehousetheband.com or at Treehouse the Band. I know I said not to pronounce it as Treehouse the Band. That's
You're
not
killing
our
me
name.
right
That's
now,
our
bro.
fucking website.
This is why social media is such a mess.
But you had to.
Well, you know, I'm trying to tell people. I'm just trying to put it out there. You know, we chose TreeHouse early on. That was my nickname and stuff. So once we found out, it was very difficult to brand that.
I know, because a TreeHouse or TreeHouse is very popular.
Yeah.
So even though you are not so much into calling it TreeHouse Band, the social media is TreeHouse the Band.
TreeHouse the Band. Okay. So, because we're not just a treehouse.
No, you're much more than a treehouse.
As we should.
You're beyond an excited treehouse.
But we did just play TreeHouse Craft Cannabis Dispensary.
Drake it, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Drake it.
Bro, things are happening in Drake it. I was so happy to hear that.
Yeah, and we saw, TreeHouse. We're like, fuck, this is...
I slept in Drake it, Massachusetts for years of my life.
Just slept there.
Should we ask more about that?
I don't know. Yeah, go outside, look at the yard, and then you got it.
Great golf course there.
I'm not really golfing.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It's nice though.
Or
Yeah, guys, disc golf.
Disc golf?
I suck. I'm so bad.
It's just a good reason to smoke a blunt or something, you know? Like,
you walk in the woods.
We're actually playing the U.S. Disc Golf Championship in
No kidding.
In October.
Wow.
Wait,
it's in
TreeHouse is playing this?
What?
Yeah, it's in South Carolina. That's like the disc golf headquarters where Innova Discs makes all
wow.
their discs. Yeah.
Not,
Shout
a lot
out
of
to
people
New South
care
Brewing.
about that a lot.
They
huh?
hooked that up.
Yeah.
No kidding.
So it's a big
our
show
friend,
for
our
us.
friend Zach Deputy's big into disc golf too, isn't he? Is he playing? Is Zach playing?
I don't know who else is performing.
And also,
I feel like people
Pilks.
are
Pilks
afraid
is
to
huge
say
in
if
the-
they're friends
from
with
Soul
Zach
Rebel.
Deputy after whatever happened.
I know. That's why I was like,
He was like, I don't
what
know.
happened?
I don't know how I'm supposed to answer
well,
this. You
I don't know
know?
anything about that. He just wasn't the nicest to me. So that's all.
Oh shit! Cut.
No, that's gold.
I actually haven't seen him.
Who's the nicest person you met on the road?
So
I was in this
Mike
gas
Love,
station.
Mike Love is one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
Mike Love was right in that seat too.
Really?
Yeah.
He's one of the nicest people.
Isn't he?
I've met. And we just played with Joey Harcum in Maryland.
Joey
he's a
Harcum was
super
right in this seat
nice,
too.
considerate person. You know?
Aren't they so nice?
Yeah. I mean, you can tell when you meet somebody that's
Yeah.
just a sweetheart. You know.
Now the worst. No, just kidding.
Yeah. There's this guy. Fall Roots, you want to run off the sponsors here?
Yeah, we just wanted to give much love to our sponsors at CNA Stores. Enjoy Your Life, Rockport Brewing Company, Old New Balance, and Haverhill. I cannot wait to get to your festival.
I love Old New Balance. That's good. Yo, and big love to River Street Cafe for bringing the pizzas today and all the baked goods. Yeah, as we close this out, let's get everybody on this side of the room here. Over here, everybody. Don't stand too tall in the back. In the front here, like, you know, album cover status. Lay on the floor, posing. I don't think you're in it enough over there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo! You're right here. Put your face right near mine. Lean in. Yo, this is the end of the show. It's offering something. It's your life. Enjoy that thing. Everybody make some noise, yo! Yeah! Yeah!
TreeHouse!
This is this house. Yo, all in together. Everybody yell TreeHouse. 3, 2, 1. TreeHouse. Yeah.